today. The first topic by Professor Szymanowski was important, in my opinion, important for the history of 20th century, for history of our region, for history of Hungary and Hungarians, and for Poles, of course. But the second topic is a special one, Visegrad Group, V4, as we can see in our computers. Everything was done 30 years ago. Now we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of this very important project in our region. Many times argued that this project will not survive, that it will fail, and it's alive, and alive well. V4 is a key project of political cooperation in our region. Thank you, Professor Szymanowski, that you have proposed it in our series of CC lectures in February. As I said, V4 Visegrad Group is a key project of political cooperation in our region, in the region of Central Europe, and I hope that Collegium Carpathicum project will be in 1, 2, 4, 5 years a key project of academic cooperation in the region of Carpathians. Thank you. Dear Professor Szymanowski, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Malicki, for your work, for your invitation. It's my great honor to have a lecture about V4 in the day of anniversary, in the same cold day like 30 years ago. So in the Visegrad Castle, so the Visegrad Group V4. Let's start. The same main information: Czechia, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia belongs to the Visegrad Group, and what's happened in 30 years ago in the castle of Visegrad in Hungary. So the meeting of Václav Havel, Lech Wałęsa, and József Antol during this meeting. This kind Visegrad 4, Visegrad Group is the informal, has informal status. And apart from, we have some formal institution like International Visegrad Fund, like Visegrad Patent Institute, or military group V4. So geographical location. You see the map with main cities like Warsaw, Prague, Budapest, and Bratislava. This is the part of Central, or also Central and Eastern Europe. More than 64 million people. and historically, this is the area of between German and Russian influences. Before, stability of political borders. In my opinion, very interesting. How much unstable borders we have in Central Europe. So around from 10 to 10 century to nowadays. So a lot of borders, including political borders, and some of borders on the list. We see the Czech on Moravia and Poland and Hungarian borders. From political point of view, we'll see the map. So the in the Visegrad group, 100, 200 years borders dominate, have a dominate position in Central Europe. The duration of borders from Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yes? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Marta. I'm hearing interesting voices in this time. Okay, so, and the line of borders, according to today's years, to contemporary time, so we'll see on the graph, 55% from this belongs to Poland. Administrative territorial division is maybe less interesting, but sorry. So sorry, it's something about eco revolution and the system of network, ecological network in Visegrad group. So we'll see some basic dates about our part of Europe after 2004. And according to all Europe, all European Union, the Visegrad region is very natural and a lot of territory from sea in this part of Europe exists under eco-control, and we'll see changes in the Visegrad Group countries in last years. So a lot of these parts, status of these parts are not well, but or unknown, but recovery or satisfactory. Maybe so. Energy resources. Main energy resources, they are hard coal and gas. 5 or 50 billion tons or meters. But only from this point of view, with hard coal and gas, our region is so-called rich. Density of population. The most important over time is people. So the average of population for not good, not bad. So not this is no Germany, no Great Britain, but comparable to Austria, Portugal, Switzerland. And these parts like Warsaw, Prague, Budapest, Bratislava, and this part, sub-region, Krakow, Katowice, and Ostrava. It's very interesting and important. So the greatest demographical potential we find in capital cities, of course, but also in supranational area between Katowice, Krakow, and Ostrava. And the 20% of the population lives on like the east or hello. Okay. So the 20% of the population with the lowest population density rates occupies as much as 56% of the territory of the V4. And some days about statistical urbanization. We can see the Warsaw, the Prague, the Budapest, the Bratislava, and many others, especially in Poland, points, territories like Pázmány, Wrocław, with high urbanization. Gender structure. So we have some problems and with gender structure. first of all, with men's in Visegrad groups. Average life expectancy of a man is several years shorter than in the case of women. And feminization index looks like this. Number of females per 100 males especially in North Poland, but also in Czech Republic, in Czech part of Czechia, and north part of Slovakia is low. The number of males is low. And feminization index for the group between 25 and 44. The same trends. Railway lines, high-speed sections. The best of is Czechia, of course. But the position of all Visegrad countries is not bad, according to whole Europe or world. Transport, rail transport. The growing of transport, I think, also it's not bad. During the past 10, 15 years. And the number, also the number of passengers. Especially in Poland and especially in Hungary. The situation in fruit production, in agriculture, in the past years, it's very good. also in GDP. So in past years, in the past 20 years, the gross domestic product in before were best, like the EU or in Eurozone. Most important date in 2004, it was, and so on, and to the post-accession period. Nowadays, and first of in Czechia, the case of Czechia is very interesting, but and who before group, we have a very good situation, a very real progress in GDP. Czechia in 2018 was on the level 98% of average, of EU average. And the same situation, good situation, we have in the case of the largest companies. Especially well, good situation in the case of Poland or Czechia. But in Hungary, situation very improved last years. We have a lot of euro regions. $13, I think. And a lot of number of twin states, twin cities. Especially between Poland and Hungary, on the other part, the other side, Czech and Slovakia. Czechia and Slovakia. Czech Republic and Slovakia. So this is the really brotherhood. So before EU and EU outside. So V4 is one of the fastest growing regions, not only in the EU and not only in Europe. In the last 2 decades. Whether in the life of EU, European Union, whether V4 will play such a role as Benelux or Nordic Council, we don't know. But maybe, who knows? So that I try to show you some basic data about V4 nowadays, and like bibliography, I will send you something about main data about V4 in not in the past but in the future, and about, in my opinion, very interesting book that which published past days, unfortunately in Polish, but in this book you see a lot of things from cultural and from people world in Central Europe in the past 20 years, 40, 30 years. They give to leaders of this group before energy and optimistic view, not only about the future of Central Europe, but about our role in European Union in the next years. So thank you very much for your attention, and all the best.
Thank you, dear Professor.
Thank
we
you.
very appreciate your work and your lectures, and that you all cooperate with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear Professor Szymanowski, for your information. This is a very important day for all people in the time of celebrating of 30 years of V4. It is a very important time for people in Central Europe. Thank you again. But I would like to take this advantage of our special occasion to inform that I'm going to Ivano-Frankivsk University in Ukraine. Ivano-Frankivsk University, Ivano-Frankivsk National University is a member of Collegium Carpathicum project. And I am going there for a special meeting with Rector Igor Cependa, and to hold there a special conference about our CC, Collegium Carpathicum idea, and also to connect with the CC, with the Collegium Carpathicum rectors online, of course. Offline will be only two in Yarenta or Mikulicz. This is mountain territory of Ivano-Frankivsk University. Such a difficult time. But I am doing this special trip to symbolize our persistence of us, persistence and duration of our project of Collegium Carpathicum. We hope in, absolutely. Thank you again.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.